Hello everyone, and thank you very much for tuning in. I, of course, am Rotype, and welcome back to Summer Mist Plains. We're at the end of last episode. We had our little neighborhood area here built. We have our industrial area in the background, and our little kind of commercial strip in the center. In between episodes, I just kind of quickly went through my theme manager and figured out why these buildings are still popping up. Not entirely sure why these chalets are still popping up, although it could just still be left over from before I had the theme applied. But these Brooklyn buildings should no longer be showing up where we don't want them. And actually these eclectic buildings, these construction zones are part of an eclectic theme as well. So if I bulldoze those, I will be surprised if they come back. If they do, then I think something might be wrong with my mod, and I'll go ahead and take a look at that later. But for now, let's just kind of clear out some of this stuff, because I want this neighborhood just to be a housing area. Although, now that I think about it, did I leave eclectic on? I did, so I've done a little bit of damage, but no problem. We have an residential need right now, so not worried about it. They will come back. I am going to continue to kind of work on this neighborhood, although it's starting to approach about as large as I really want it to be at this time. So I'll go ahead and connect this guy. Yeah, it's probably, 3 blocks wide. I'll finish this out and then build another block kind of this way. And then we'll have to do something to make it a little different. I don't want to just kind of block it out everywhere. So I'll go ahead and continue to zone though for now. Just bring these in. I believe they have water, but we'll just check to make sure. Oh, good thing I looked. I'm gonna extend these out. Oh, that is askew. Can't have that. There we go. And this third one here. Great. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of these construction areas for a while until we really start to get some of these services up. Now, it occurred to me that I don't have any health services yet. So let's go ahead and actually, you know what I want to do? Let's probably make our first non-highway connection to the commercial district. And that'll give us the ability to kind of connect things in a little bit more interesting way, and also to drop things like this doctor's office in a place that makes a little bit of sense. You don't really want it on the main road, I think, but you maybe like a little mini office park back here. And actually what I'm going to do is just take this out. Oh, I don't know. Maybe 3 seems fine. And we'll just do this. We'll just place this over here and give him a little parking lot. Oh, I don't know. What is this? 4 by 5? 5 by 4? That seems a little too big. 4 by 1. That's not what I want. Ah, there we go. So now we have this doctor's office. It's got a nice little entry area and some parking for people to come. I don't know what this truck is up to, but it's fine. He'll find his way. Looks like we cut our power. That's fine. We'll grab our electricity, turn on the information. There we go. Great. So now we have a little bit more demand, and I'll go ahead and build it out this way where I want the neighborhood to go. And actually as well, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. Let's see, which one do I want to be the center? Probably this one. Let's go ahead and make this kind of a center road. I didn't mean for some of these other ones to be, there we go, upgraded. So we'll go ahead and downgrade those back. You, please. After the autosave, thank you. All right. And just to keep myself aware, drag this guy out. Turn anarchy off so I can't do that on accident. And we'll build our next kind of row of housing out this way. Looks like we're starting to get a mixture of demand, which is a good sign. It means we're starting to build a little bit closer to proper proportions. So this needs to be filled in as well. And now eventually what we might do is replace kind of this main road frontage with some shops. Now this is still here. We're going to bulldoze some of these guys. See if we can get the neighborhood to look just the way we want without too much effort. But overall, I think I like it. We need a little bit more industrial. So I'm going to go ahead and try a little bit of Rico. I haven't done much Rico yet. But let's see, some of these I think have some empty lot space. Or maybe they don't. I wish they probably should. Maybe I should just drop some empty lots. That might be an easier way to do this. Yeah, I think that looks okay. We'll just kind of drop this guy in there. That way you have, like I said, some empty concrete space that I believe this area needs. Yeah, maybe again right about here. And because these are Rico, we'll get some jobs out of them. Yeah, unfortunately we have to scroll through every time, but that's okay. Yeah, do it slightly differently. How about that? There we go. We just get a little bit of a mixture of things. Probably go through here and drop some parking lots in as well. Actually, now that I think about it, I believe one of my parks is actually kind of a truck area. I have the crane one, but that's not what I'm thinking about. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh no, industrial, is this it? Industrial parking lot? Yeah, there's another one I believe that's very narrow. Oh well, can't find it at the moment, so we'll just jump back to parking. And actually, here's something similar. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but close. I have a number of these dark parking lots as well. So let's see what one of those looks like. Possibly useful here. This recycling center would likely employ a lot of people. They probably have large amounts of parking. And I did also download from the workshop this damaged road. Let's give it a look and see what that looks like. Yeah, interesting. So it looks like it actually has a curb as well. But otherwise, it's the unpaved, or not unpaved, but the, what do they call it here? They call it the two-lane plain street. So it looks like the two-lane plain street. That's not the right one. This one. With assorted decals already applied. That's kind of handy. I think I like that. Saves me the work. And overall, I mean, it's a little repetitive, I guess. But doesn't look terrible. We'll use this. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. We'll use this as kind of like a back road, I think. And this is where all the parking lots will be for this recycling center. That's the words I was trying to say. I'm going to place these, or at least that one. I am going to rotate this. I think it will look a little bit better. I just kind of take this guy in. And we'll place him just like that. Yeah. Actually, this should probably have some intro. Maybe we give them like that. Go ahead and grab that damaged road as well. That's not exactly turning out the way I want it to. Maybe we just use this. That's not turning out quite the way I want it either. Let's see what I can do about this. Yeah, we'll do something like this. You know what? Am I spelling asphalt incorrectly? Possibly. Poppable asphalt square. I only want one at a time, please. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not quite dark enough. So these dark parking lots are nice, but they're just very dark. I mean, they're the same color as the roads, which is handy. But when you only have the parking lots themselves, you're a little bit limited in how you're going to apply them. See if I bulldoze these and can find a configuration that looks not too bad. Now if I apply this here, will it match? Yeah, that should be okay. So if I grab move it, this guy and this guy, I wanted both of them, please. Thank you. Now here, this guy definitely needs an entrance, so he can't be flush with this one. We're gonna bulldoze that one for the moment. Copy paste this one. And now this has absolutely no entry. And of course, here I am, doing what I said I wouldn't do. Spending a ton of time on one particular thing. Perhaps if I just get this completed, we can move on. Yes, there we go. I think this will work. I'll just drag this into that. And there, now we have kind of the entrance into the parking lots. This needs to be flipped 180, but other than that, I think we're good to go. How about that? So you enter this way. You can park anywhere along here or along here. And over here, I even have an idea. I believe I have a garbage area that will fit. Tuck these guys in here. And we're all set. That takes care of that area. Now what we need to do is actually just build more industry. Let's go grab our normal road. And then in the interest of being even, let's go down here. This is probably, yep, not quite far enough. So here is the full 2 block. And whether or not we connect that, I don't know. But we'll find something to do with this narrow area. In the meantime, just kind of zone in this space. And we'll give it another block here. Uh-oh. We are probably running low on water if I had to guess. Yep, that's, oh, but these are also just not even connected. So first we'll need to connect them, but then we'll very soon need to come up with a better solution for water. There we go. So you all should have water. While we're here, let's check on the added industry. Okay. Good enough. Now let's think about where we get our water. This is probably becoming a bit polluted. But maybe this one is separate. Question is, yes, they each have their own sources. If I go here, should be able to just kind of source our water from there for now. It is going to need power. So we will go ahead and do that, I think, along the side of the lake. Kind of lazy, but not unreasonable. There. Now our water situation is solved. Need a little bit more low density commercial. I'll go ahead and fill that in. Actually, I want to turn off the info view and also turn off this zoning so I can get full access there. We're going to not zone here for now, but we will go ahead and just kind of do it there. See how that comes in. At some point, we're going to have to think a little bit more about our infrastructure. And why not start with this over here and figure out where this is going to go? So this looks like this is just asking for a major road, not a highway, but one of these. Yeah, maybe a 2-lane, maybe a 4-lane. It's easy to upgrade between the two later. So we'll start with the 2-lane on each side. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just make them like this. And try to find the middle is right. That's what I'm looking for. So hopefully this will connect nicely. Let's go ahead and actually, it'll be easier to bring the highway in like this. Let's go ahead and do that and that. With a little bit of finagling, I think we can make this work. Almost had it. There we go. And you as well. There. We'll have to do the same thing with the trees. Let's go to here, grab our trees and say, please clear out. And reverse the direction. There we go. All right. Now from here, we have to decide how to connect this major road. I don't think a straight line is too appealing. So I'm going to go ahead and make some kind of sweeping plan. See how I feel about this. Yeah, because there's already a major kind of grid thing going on. So what if I pretend that it was trying to skirt this pond and kind of head off that way? It would look something like this. And then off like that. Is that awful? I don't think so at all. And just to make my point, let's kind of do this. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So now there's another way of accessing. We do need to think a little bit smaller scale in here, but at least we have the structure. So back to what we actually need. We need more residential. So let's go ahead and build more residential. And actually, it just occurred to me, all of this road planning and industry, we have no schools whatsoever in this area. Let's go ahead and find an elementary school that looks nice. That's not an elementary school. There's a bunch of college buildings. I don't want anything that large. This one looks fine. Nice little suburby, small town kind of area school. And, we'll put it on the main road because schools are often on in a main area. And I am going to give it, if I have a playground or something that is this small. Let's search. Playground. I think they're all a little too big. That's what I thought. Let's look at the parks. Maybe anything that's a little bit smaller might be nice. I have plazas. That's not really what I'm looking for, though. Although I could possibly do a fountain. Too much pavement. This little itty-bitty super park. More used for upping land value than any kind of looking good. Yep, that's unfortunate. I don't have a good looking park that's very small. Well, maybe we just do a little bit of parking. By little, I mean quite small. Like 2x2 is great. Just a little additional bit of parking. Put up some fence. I know I wasn't going to do too much detail. We'll just do a little bit of, farm fence is fine. We have the new prop line tool options here. I can do things like linear fence fill is exactly what I want here. This is super handy. So if I go from here, I can just say, I want it to go that far, and you can see it automatically slides my fences around to make that happen, which is excellent. Saves a lot of time. We're gonna go here. I don't need the large fence for this section. We'll just go like that. Kind of slide in. I only need one, I think, for this point. And then we'll leave the little gap. Actually, I'll do just a couple here to block the cars. Kind of like this, and then like this. And you know, I would do a bollard, but that's good enough. Get rid of all these menus. Wonder if I have a swing set. Yeah, there we go. We'll get a nice swing set in here. I only want one swing set though. Take this back down to single. There we go. Okay, one swing set. One kiddie swing set maybe. And like a sandbox. Everybody likes a good sandbox. Kiddie sandbox. What else? Playground. Had some props for it. Yeah, there we go. Just kind of toss a few things in here. Let's see what the prop area has to say. I haven't done this in a while. Let's see what we have. Mailboxes, chairs. This is clearly the wrong category. There we go. One of these roundabout things. That looks fine. Big fancy castle. And then probably just some benches. I'm going to use these PPG benches to get people to show up. And then a couple of these other benches just snuck in. Everybody can keep an eye on their kids. Good. Turn this around the right way. Go, and you go that way. And some bushes. That's too many bushes. How about this bush? There. A little bit of detailing, but nothing crazy. What else do we need? We need a high school. So let's go to education. And let's pick a high school. This one might be a little big. Yeah, I think it is. Let's try. I don't really like the vanilla one too much. So maybe this guy. And he can be across the street. I'm okay with that. There we go. Let's go right there. Now he definitely backs up onto, I don't know, like a football field or something. Yeah. How about that? Oh, I don't want the decal though. I want this to be done. I don't want to do the work. So let's try, hopefully that's far enough. Although something tells me it might not be. Let's find our football field. This guy. Yeah, need a little bit farther to go. So let's bring our main road out just a little bit more. And where were we? Oh, say there. That going to be, yeah, we're gonna have to go just a little, oops, a little further. Let's try this. Fortunately, my hotkey for bulldoze is broken. It happens to me every once in a while. I'm not sure why. Okay. Football. And there we go. Now we have the high school football team. I don't want to be snapping. There. And we can bulldoze this one. So there's our high school. Backs up to the football stadium. People can come watch their high school team. Go ahead and just give them a little bit of pavement to make a little more sense here. This probably connects, I don't know, like this. Luckily, we seem to be on the even spacing of the pavement. I'm gonna draw a nice sharp line. There we go. And I'll probably plop down, I don't know, a parking lot or something there. Parking. See what we have for parking lots. Yeah, these dark parking lots are really kind of, they're nice, but they don't really work well with what we have going on, which is unfortunate because I'm sure King Lino put a lot of work into them and they look nice, but what are you gonna do? All right, let's give this road short to there. That way our parking lot, let's see, what size did we have? Probably one of the bigger ones here. This 8x4 maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Now if we get rid of this, let's see what I can do about this. There we go. Yeah, how about that? Got parking, we got benches, we can put some more benches in the back. Picnic tables. Kids to go to lunch, come hang out in the back. Yeah, I don't like those tables that much. Some more of these. See what I can get for table. Got square ones, nah. See if I can get some PPGs in here, though. Yeah, get some people hanging out. Maybe over here, too. Oh, not that one. But get some people visiting the football field and the high school. Great. So we got a high school. We got a PPG malfunctioning over here. Though it looks like there's a person there. Go ahead and give it a bulldoze just so I don't get that icon anymore. We got some parking. We still need lots more residential. All right, we can make that happen. Drag this guy out here. Now, the question is, do we want to stay on the block scheme or mix it up? I think we want to mix it up here. We'll just go to here and give us an extra long block. And on this side, we'll just go with the path. How about that? Maybe a pedestrian path like this. Let's go. There we go. No, I don't want the paved one. Change my mind. Just get the unpaved. And we'll just go, stop snapping, please. I don't want to snap. There we go. And you have to do that because there is a fence. The basic wooden fence. Oh, that's bamboo. That one will work. There we go. You have kind of the back entrance, or you can cut through and go around to the front entrance, and this is where a bunch of people live. Wouldn't be bad to live right next to your high school. Don't have far to go. Don't have to wake up early or anything. Here's some of these offending trees, though. Get out of here, trees. All right. Yeah, that'll work just fine. So, with that, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll hope you join me in the next one. We are making some good progress here. Just kind of building out our little town, taking it easy. So thank you all very much for watching. My name's been Rotype, and I'll see you in the next one.